Good afternoon, everyone. The last class. So, online students, can you hear my voice? Yesterday, we have started, discussing about this DAOs and so on. Today, based on that, one program should be developed or application should be developed. Yesterday, because of not comfortable time, we stopped it. Right? Okay, let me start that once. How many of you executed about two programs? Request dispatcher. Raise your hands. Two programs. Request dispatcher. So let me repeat once, 5 minutes, what has been happened here. Yesterday, I brought one concept known as attribute. Attribute in servlet programming. Attribute is a variable in servlet programming which can be added to servlet context object, servlet request object, HTTP session object. So yesterday I given small layout to you to be remembered. So this is the object layout we had part of your servlet program where attributes can be added to context, request and HTTP session. This green layer what I drawn in the diagram that we are concentrating today. We are concentrating on beans, we are concentrating on DAO, we are concentrating on JCF. It's a major target. We are interacting with the database product. That's a major target today. So whenever you want to work with attributes, we had four methods. One, set attribute, get attribute, remove attribute. If more attributes are available, you can get their names by using get attribute names. So this is a theoretical information available. Then I said DAO. DAO stands for data access object and which is a separate layer, in MVC to hold database related codes. You can say persistent logics indirectly. Then I made one small diagram indicating that there is one layer in between servlet program and your database product. So this one we call it as a DAO layer, data access object layer. So using this DAO layer, we are constructing database connections, database insert operations, retrieve operations, create, update, and so on. We are performing. Okay, right. So today, let me start it. Yesterday, I started drawing one layout. What we are going to do actually, we are going to take one choice.html. Through that choice.html, we are going to have two hrefs, means anchor tags. We are going to take it. In that two anchor tags, we are having add product and view products. Both are there. Now we are concentrating on add product first. We are going to add product. So href is equal to product.html. The control should come to HTML. Let me construct the two HTML files first. I am constructing two HTML files. So here, servlet application, you can say some Right. I took one application yesterday as product app. Here I am taking choice.html. I am taking choice.html. Choice.html. Here under src main, here right click on web app, new and html, choice.html, choice.html. In that choice.html, I am taking two anchor tags. I am taking. One is add product. One more anchor tag I am taking. View products. View products. Now here href is equal to here product.html we are taking. Product.html. Control is going to product.html. Here href is equal to, so view products directly URL pattern view. So directly we can send a control to one servlet program directly. By clicking on view products, the control will go to one servlet program with URL pattern view. So there are two anchor tags like this. After taking these two anchor tags, now imagine it, we are clicking on add product. The control will come to product.html. So we are constructing product.html. We are constructing product.html. Right. Now, go for web app. Product.html. Click on finish. We are taking one form tag here. Action is equal to add. Method is equal to post. Product code input type is equal to text. Name is equal to p code. So p name, p price, p quantity. P quantity, p price, product name. So submit. Input type is equal to submit. Value is equal to add product. Add product. So this is the HTML file. Whenever I click on this add product, the control will go to one servlet program running on URL pattern add. So running on URL pattern add like this. The control will go here. Come here. When the control comes here now, the data is available in the request. Okay. Now actual work starts. So before constructing add product, before constructing add product servlet dot java, see there, it has to do one work. The work is nothing but this servlet program must create one bean object. It has to create one bean object. It has to create one bean object. The bean is nothing but product bean. It has to construct one bean object. After constructing this bean object now, whatever the data available here, the servlet has to take this data and load it onto bean. The data should be loaded to bean. It has to take from the request and load it onto bean. So now the bean will be updated. Means the bean object will hold the data. We are transferring the data from request object to bean object. We are transferring the data. Okay, right. Now here the data should be updated here. Like code is equal to A121. Name is equal to mouse. And the price is equal to 1200. And the quantity is equal to 12. The data should be updated. And there are some setter methods and getter methods available here. Now let me do this work now. Let me do that work. So this work I will do it. So whenever I want to construct add product servlet, I must construct product bean. So I am constructing product bean first. I am constructing product bean. Product bean dot java. So I given rules how to construct one bean class. The rules are available to you. See there, I am constructing. Now I am constructing that bean class. Bean class is one subclass without a servlet class. Servlet program separate. Other than that, they are all subclasses indirectly. So here src, right click on src, new, and take one package. Always test, I will take it. So right click on test, new. I am taking one class. The class is product bean. Click on finish. So what are the rules of bean class now? What are the rules? So the first rule is that should be implemented from. So implements from serializable. Implements from serializable. The variables what we declare part of bean class must be private. So I am taking code, I am taking name, I am taking price. So I am taking quantity. The variables must. And the third rule is the class must be constructed with one zero argument constructor. Product bean, one zero argument constructor without parameter. Next is setter methods and getter methods. What is the rule now? Sir, how many variables have been declared in the product bean? That many setter methods, that many getter methods. Means total 8 methods should come. So 4 setter methods and 4 getter methods. We cannot write that 8 methods. No, it takes much time to write it. So for that, see the option, what is available here. All of you observe it. So right click here, right click. Here source will be there. Here generate getter and setter. Select all and click generate. The setters and getters will be generated. So this is. Here one warning will come here. This warning, not error. This is warning only. So we can remove that warnings by using suppress. Suppress means close. Close warning. So meaning. So this is your bean class. The objects which are generated from the bean class are bean objects. The theory. So then now the bean class is ready. When the bean class is ready here, look here, all of you. Sir, bean class is ready. Once the bean class is ready, then you start add servlet. Add product servlet. You start it because take the data and load it. Okay, right. Now I am going for add product servlet. I am taking. So I am taking add product servlet. This one. Now right click on test. New class. Add product servlet, add product servlet, click on finish. Now here import java.io. Now import java x.servlet, import java x.servlet dot annotation. It is extends from generic servlet. Generic servlet, generic servlet. Here I am taking public void init throws servlet servlet exception. Here also I am keeping no code. Now public void service servlet servlet exception why servlet exception? Servlet request servlet servlet response res throws servlet servlet exception and IO exception. Now I'll keep the destroy also empty. Public void destroy with no code. I'm keeping. So see what I'm doing there now. Now URL pattern needed no anyway. So for this at the rate of web servlet here /add. We are running on URL pattern add to remove this warning suppress. So now what this servlet program has to do now? Sir, this servlet program has to create object for bean. It has to create object for bean. So creating object for bean now, that is product bean pb is equal to new product bean. Creating object. So this is bean object. Now the bean object is ready. When the bean object is ready, take the data from the request object and load it here. So whenever you want to load the data to the bean object, setter methods. Setter methods are used to set the data to object or load the data to object. So where the data is available now? So the data is available in the request. take from here. Whenever you want to take from the request, we are using get parameter method. Whenever you want to load into bean, we are using setter method. See there, I am combining. Now product bean dot set code. I am using a method set code. In that code here, req dot get parameter of product code. All of you understood this line? Say yes or no to me, right? So from the request, we are taking the data and passing parameter to one set code method of product bean. Automatically the data is loaded there. So this is repeated now. This process is repeated. So pb dot set name, from where you are taking now req dot get parameter of here product code I am taking. So p name, right? Very good. Product name here pb dot set price. The price must be in the form of float, no? Right? Convert it. So float dot parse float of req dot get parameter of here product price. Product price. So we are taking the price and we are converting into float and passing parameter to set price. Is going to set the data. Now pb dot set quantity. This is integer dot parse int req dot get parameter of here p quantity. Now the data is updated in the bean. Everybody understood these 4 lines now, right? From the request, we took the data, updated in the bean. Sir, after updating in the bean, what you are going to do? I must send to the database now. I must send the data to the database. So whenever I want to send the data to the database here, look here. Sir, I want to send this data to database. Whenever I want to send the data to database, now I am constructing DAO layer. I am constructing one DAO layer. In that DAO layer, I am constructing one class known as DB connection. I am constructing one class known as DB connection. I am constructing one class known as DB connection. One class because here I am going to have a database connection code. I am going to keep a connection code here now. See there, I am opening. I'm constructing DB connection. I stopped this add product servlet in the middle because I must construct the DO and come back. Right now, I am going for the next class is DB connection. So right click on test new class DB connection. This one. Now here import database logic, no? Import java.sql. So here we are taking one variable we are taking now. How many of you know singleton class? Raise your hands. How many of you know singleton class from core Java? Singleton class, define singleton class. If not singleton class design pattern, core Java that is. So that design pattern and singleton class is used here. The core Java component applied here, singleton class. The class which generate only one object. We call it as singleton class. That object also, we make one class to generate only one object. So restricting to generate only one object, we call it as singleton. So singleton class design pattern means we construct one class with 3 components. One component is private static reference variable, and one is private constructor, one is a static method. If we use these three components, we can call it as a singleton class design pattern. Application of singleton class design pattern is database connection actually in real time. See, I am constructing there. I am taking one variable, private static connection con is equal to null. So that is one variable actually, one reference variable. Reference variable. I'll take one private constructor, DB connection, private constructor. So if I keep one private constructor inside the class, you cannot create object for DB connection. It restricts the object creation from externally. You cannot create object. So whenever you keep one private constructor inside the class, you cannot create object for that. Externally, you cannot create object. Restricts the object creation. Here, I'll use one public method. Public return type is connection and some get con. I'm taking one method. This method also static method. Static method. RETURN. Return con. Like this. That is one variable. This variable is returned by using one method because private variable will not come out. Yes or no? Now, private variable cannot be accessed outside the class. So private variable is accessed by the method of the same class. That's the rule. If you try to create object for DB connection, you cannot create. Private constructor is there. So overall, con is not having object, no sir. Con. For that, we use one static block. Do you know static block? Right. What is the advantage of static block? Sir, static block will execute only once. Yes or no? Now, that's a major advantage of static block is one-time executable component while class loading. It runs only once. So we are keeping the database connection code inside. We are keeping the database connection code inside. So the database connection code runs only once and database is connected only once. And the connection is reused. That's the meaning of it. Okay, right. When the database connection code is coming, I am writing try catch. In your JDBC, I used try catch. No, same try catch. Now inside the try catch now, here JDBC code is there. You take from JDBC. Only this connection code is there now. That one connection code, you bring it. Only that connection. Here, like this. Now, database connection established. Database connection established. The reference available on the con. This pattern is a singleton class design pattern. So here, three components available. Private static reference variable, private constructor, static method. So if a class constructed with these three components, then it is a singleton class design pattern. If we try to create object for DB connection, private constructor will restrict the object creation from externally. In your core Java interview, the mandatory question is private constructor. Without private constructor, interview will not be there. So definitely, if any product-based companies are there, they will ask this private constructor. Private constructor advantage is restrict the object creation from externally. It will not allow private constructor. Now this is database connection. Now database connection is established. Address is available here. we can access this address by using con. That's the meaning actually. So DB connection is ready. Right. After this one now, sir, the data is available in the bean. Already we kept the data in the bean now. Database connection is in the DB connection, right? Now you have to insert the data to product. No, I must write one query, insert into product 45, where some data I must write it or not now. For this, I am writing one more class here. This one. I am writing one more DAO here. This DAO is insert DAO. I am taking one insert DAO. This insert DAO return type is int insert one method, taking that product bean as parameter. That method is going to take that product bean as parameter. That insert DAO will have one method known as insert. Right. Int insert product bean PB. Now that insert DAO will take insert method. Insert. This insert method will take the product bean and update the data in the database product. It will communicate. And sir, why the return type is int there? Why the return type is int means already you know what method you are using for insert query and execute update, execute query, execute update. What is the return type of execute update? Int. So that int value will come here now. This int value servlet will take. That int value servlet will take. Means the k value will be taken by the servlet. The servlet will take that k value. So now the k value, add product servlet is controlling the DAO. Add product servlet is controlling the bean. Both are under the control of servlet. See, I am updating the code now. I am constructing insert DAO update. Observe it. Now I am constructing insert DAO. Insert DAO dot Java. I am constructing. I am taking insert DAO. Right click on test, new class here. Insert DAO I am taking. In this insert DAO now, import java.sql. Here I am taking one variable now, public int k is equal to 0. So public int insert of product bean PB. I am passing as parameter product bean return return k. So this method will return k value. So generally k value 0 means default value of integer is 0. When the record is updated, when the record is inserted, k value will be modified like this. Wherever the database logic is there you write this try catch. Now you take the database connection. How now? See there, connection con is equal to db connection dot get con, because The getCon method is a static method bringing the reference outside now, connection, accessing the connection. Accessing the connection. Now, getCon method is a static method actually. GetCon method is a static method where it is accessing the connection and giving to you. That's called dbConnection.getCon. Now go with the prepared statement. Prepared statement PS is equal to con.prepared statement. Insert into product 45 values. How many parameters now? 4 parameters. Now we have to set the data here, no? Right. So where the data is available? In the request object or bean object? The data is available in the bean object. Yes or no? Now the data is available in the bean object. I'm giving a code in the live to you. You have to imagine it and practice it, because next assignments you have to do, no, that imagination should come. Okay, right. So the data is available in the bean now. Whenever you want to get the data from the bean, we had a method known as getter methods are there. So get it. How you are going to get it now? PS dot set string parameter index 1. We have to take the data from the bean now. PB dot get code. All of you understood this line now? See, for prepared statement, you are setting one string by parameter index 1, but you are getting the data from the bean. From where the data came to bean now? From HTML form to request, request to bean, bean to your prepared statement. The data is traveling. That is the imagination. From HTML form, the data came to request. From request, we load it to bean. From bean, we are loading into prepared statement. PS dot set string parameter index to PB dot get name. Now PS dot set float parameter index 3 PB dot get price. Now PS dot set int parameter index 4. Now PS dot set get, no, PS dot get PB dot get quantity. Right. Now the data taken from the bean and given to prepared statement, now execute it. K is equal to PS dot execute update. When the data successfully executed here, when the data successfully executed means successfully inserted, K value will become 1 or not now? It will become 1. So whatever the 1 here now, return K. So K value will go to the servlet program by 1. See there, I am going for servlet program. After constructing your insert DAO, I am going for add servlet. So add product servlet, I am reopening now. Add product servlet, I am reopening. Here, add product servlet. Right. Now here, add product servlet. See there. In this add product servlet, now insert DAO class we constructed. Now we have to create object for insert DAO. See there, new insert DAO dot insert of product. See there, new insert DAO means object created. No, yes or no? Here object created dot, I am calling a method insert, I am passing PB. PB means what now? Product bean. Now this insert method will return a value. What value it returns now? Sir, it returns one int value it returns. That only you must practice in core Java. Return type, non-return type. Return statement used in return type method. The returned value will come back to the method call. We have to hold it. That practice is a core. Because of this reason, that unit is available there. Fundamental core. Return type, non-return type, with parameter, without parameter. If you return the value, where it comes, that information, the returned value will come back to the method call. You know that already, right? So insert DAO dot insert means here object created. After that object creation, we are calling a method. We are passing bean as parameter. After execution, it returns a value, k value. So finally, your servlet got the information about k, whether updated or not. Here it writes, if that k value is greater than 0, then the servlet will say product inserted successfully or product added successfully. Now, whenever it want to keep a message, here print writer needed, no? Right. Print writer PW is equal to res dot get writer res dot set content type text or HTML. Text or HTML. Using this PW dot println. PW dot println here. Here product added. Product added successfully. Product added successfully. After product added successfully, this message should be added with, means the message should be included with choice.html again. That repeat it, no, like this. Sir, again it should be repeated, no, sir. Now, whenever based on this k value, one response will come now. The response is nothing but product added successfully will come. Now here it should be included with again choice.html, so that it go for repetition again. You can add it, you can view it, you can add it, you can view it. So repetition goes. So we are adding this choice.html there. We are adding. So whenever you want to include it, what happened now? Already request, because I asked a question to you. How many of you typed request dispatcher about 2 programs? Request dispatcher, you must practice it. Not only practicing, you must find your time and analyze it. Practicing will not give a knowledge to you. Analyzing will give a knowledge to you. What it is, what SAR has been done, where it has been connected, that you ought to do the work. So anyway, my program is dumped soft copy, paste, answer will come. It's a different issue because code is there now. Already code is there. You cannot do any work there because already analyzed program only now. So, but what you have to do now, again, you have to observe that code again, where the connections are established, how this request dispatcher is working. A student cannot get a knowledge from that codes because we are drawing one layout. For every program, one small layout we are keeping, how the controls are going. At least the student will learn the knowledge from that layout. So here choice.html should be repeated. So for this, request dispatcher RD is equal to req.get request dispatcher, and want to communicate with choice.html. Communicate with choice.html. So what kind of communication means include? Because already message is there. The message should be included with choice.html. So we write rd dot include req and res. So point. This is now this add product servlet has been completed. So that work has been over. Again, the control came to choice only, no. Right. Again, the control came to choice. When the control came to the choice now, again, we are starting with the choice. When the control is on choice now we are clicking on view products because you added the product. Now you have to see the product. Whenever you want to see the product now, whenever you click on view product, directly there href is equal to URL pattern is there. Href already URL pattern is there. This is a URL pattern. Now control will come to view products servlet. When the control comes to view product servlet, see there what is happening now. Now this view product servlet has to run one query. What is the running query now? Select star from product 45. It has to run it. So to run that query, it is constructing one more DAO. So every operation should be done in DAOs. So here it constructs one more DAO. The DAO is nothing but retrieve DAO. RETRIEVE retrieve DAO. Now this add view product servlet. View products servlet is going to control one DAO known as retrieve DAO. Sir, what is the logic you are going to have in retrieve DAO now? Here we keep the retrieve DAO return type is array list. I am taking one array list. What is array list? Java collection framework object. I am bringing JCF according to the rules of your diagram now. Here it is a combination of DAO, combination of beans, combination of JCFs. This layer we call it as a model layer, MVC. MVC means M stands for what? Means model. This layer is model layer. I am constructing model layer. When you work with the servlet, that is C, MVC. C stands for controller. Controller means servlet. Servlet only will do the total work. So market is asking for servlet programmers because if you are a servlet programmer, if you are a web application controller, you are. Because all logics are available in the servlet only. So servlet programmer means controller of web application. That's the meaning of it. So we are having control over this all layers with the servlet. That's the meaning actually. Now I am taking JCF object. So the return type of that retrieve method, I am taking array list. Array list. RETRIEVE. Retrieve. This array list is the return type. Parameter not available for the retrieve. But what happens here now? What happens means it is going to run one query. The query is nothing but select star from product 45. Select star from product 45. Where the data is available for you. Data is available means from the database data will come out. Select star from product 45 means the data is available on the result set. The data is available on the result set. What I am speaking, you must remember it now. So the data will be available on the result set. The data is available on the result set. Result set object. Suppose here some records are available here. Imagine it on result set, some records are there. Right. There are two records available in the result set now. Imagine like this. Two records are available. This. Already you worked with JDBC and came here. One cursor will be pointing here. Right. Even they given a short period to me for advanced Java. They given very short period for me. Actually, your management given very short period. In that short period also, I drawn the diagrams for prepared statement. You observed or not now? I drawn prepared statement. I drawn callable statement. I drawn result set statement. The reason this reflection should come here. That imagination should come here. When the imagination comes here only, the data is available in the result set. You can take it. Now here, what happened is, now we have to create one bean object here. One bean object. Bean object means code. Code is equal to A111. Name is equal to mouse. Price is equal to some 1200. I took 12,000. Quantity is equal to 12. Like this, I must create one more bean object. They given one more bean object. This bean object will hold code is equal to A222. Name is equal to keyboard, and price is equal to 1300, and quantity is equal to 30. So what he observed here is, sir, each record will come into one bean object. Each record will come into one bean object. That's a rule actually. Now, here 10 records are there means 10 bean objects will come. That's a rule. Now, all these objects must be available on the result set. That's only concept. So this is result set object. Sorry, not result set, array list object. That all objects should be available on the array list object. Roughly I written there. So the data is available on the array list. Array list. This array list address here, AL is equal to 0x56. This retrieve DAO will take this array list and returns to the servlet program. The AL will come here. That's the concept. So that is the concept. To understand this only, core Java, object creations first, last collection framework, at last today, you must understand. Why we learned the objects, why we learned collection framework means whatever the data came out of your database table, the data is available in the result set object. So each record available in the result set object, each record is available in the form of one bean object. Here multiple beans will come. All these multiple beans are available on one array list object. Not array list, one collection framework object. That only. Select star, not select and I want to see the trains from station is Secunderabad, to station is Tirupati. Date of journey is around 28th May means 10 trains will come. The 10 trains same work. First the data will come into one result set. Then each train details will come into one object. All that objects are accommodated to one collection. From that collection, data is viewed. That's the point. Whenever you said that I want to see the booking availability in particular train number, you are going to click on the train number. Again, it is going to search it and show it now. When it is searching now, it is searching from the collection framework. That one is Stream API. Java 8 given Stream API. Now recently Java 17 given Vector API. So whenever the user clicks train number, again, why to go to database? Search in your collection framework. That only concept. So when you're learning collection framework also, you must learn search and sort. Because here also how to search one product from array list. That only happening in the market already. So first the student should know the data are coming out and they are available in the form of objects, and all these objects are available in one collection object. Collection means grouping. That's a theory. So who has this knowledge? They are eligible for internet application development. Why object-oriented programmers has demand in the internet world means this is the reason. If this is not happening there, you are not needed in the market. So they look for object-oriented programmers. Today, I am writing the same logic to you. See there. I am constructing retrieve DAO. RETRIEVE retrieve DAO dot Java. Right click on test, new class, RETRIEVE retrieve DAO. Now import java.sql, import java.util. Why util means collection framework. So now I am taking public array list holding product beans. Array list is going to hold product bean where AL is equal to new array list product bean. So array list is going to hold product bean objects is going to hold it. Now public return type is array list, that is product bean, RETRIEVE retrieve, you are going to return AL. Now inside this the logic is try catch. Exception E dot print stack trace. Here connection con is equal to db connection dot get con. Here accessing the connection, we are not creating. We can reuse that connection what is available in the db connection. So accessing the connection. Now prepared statement PS is equal to con dot prepared statement. Here the query is there. Select star from product 45. We are retrieving the data now. Select star from product 45. So here result set RS is equal to PS dot execute query. Now the data is available in the result set we are imaginating. So run one while loop because multiple records will be there. RS dot next. Right. You know, it moves record by record. Whenever one record is available, one product bean PB is equal to new product bean, one object created. One record available means one object created. Now the data is available in the result set. Take the data from the result set and load it onto bean. For that, pb dot set code. From where now? rs dot get string from parameter, from column number 1. See there. From result set by column number 1, I am taking the data. By using setter method, I am loading to the bean object. Like this, I am using 4 methods. pb dot set name. So rs dot get string from column number 2. Now pb dot set price from rs dot get float from column number 3. pb dot set quantity taking from column number 4. So rs dot get int from column number 4. So we are taking from the each row by column number 1, 2, 3, 4 and loading into bean now. Once the loading into bean now, al dot add of pb. So adding bean to array list. So after the bean object is ready, we are adding the bean to array list. Now this is loop, no? Repeat it. So 5 records are available in the result set, means 5 times the code runs. Now 5 objects are created. Each time the object is added to array list. So array list is holding 5 bean objects. That only concept. Now give this array list to your servlet. Servlet will do the work, because at the end JSP will come under servlet only. So the views will be under the control of servlet. You have to return to the servlet. So the servlet will take that array list. The only diagram. This servlet will take this array list. After taking that array list, because data is available in the result set, array list, from this array list, it is going to display it. See, I am going for view product servlet. At last, view products servlet dot java. View products servlet dot java. I am constructing view products. Right click on test, new class, here view products, servlet, view products servlet. Now import java.io, import java x.servlet, import java x.servlet.annotation @web servlet. So we are having view. We are running on the URL pattern view. Now this is extends from generic servlet, servlet, generic servlet. So public void init throws servlet servlet exception. Here no code. Now public void service here servlet servlet request req servlet servlet response res. Here throws servlet servlet exception and IO exception here. Now here public void destroy destroy. I'm keeping it is empty. Right. Now, here suppress. Now what it has to do now? Now this service method has to create object for retrieve DAO. It has to create object for retrieve DAO. Now here import java.util because array list is coming now. Now array list product bean al is equal to new retrieve retrieve DAO dot retrieve the point. So the array list object came here. So this retrieve method created array list, added the data and brought here. Now in this array list now the data is available or not, we have to cross check it. For this I must use print writer to send a message. PW is equal to res dot get writer, res dot set content type text or HTML. Text or HTML. Here, if al dot size equal to 0. Sir, why al dot size equal to 0? If products are not available, size will be 0. So beans not available, data products not available means beans not available. Beans not available means not added to array list. Array list will be empty. So you can say products not available. You can say pw dot println. You can say products not available. You can say products not available. You can say if that al dot size is not equal to 0, then display the products. Display the products. For this, we are using cursor statements available. No, iterator, list iterator, enumeration, special iterator. Many things came. No, right. But you people will practice for loops, I think. For loops not available actually. Printing star, printing 1, 2, 3. They are all for cracking the examinations only. They are all not available in the applications, frankly speaking. So what that all are I practiced 30 formats also, they will not come here. So for loop not available, cursor statement separate. Because knowledge is separate, cracking separate, and that point students should don't know. That only we are bothered about that point only. We are much bothered about that point. We speak about the survival, not about cracking. Especially my batches, that only. My batches is a survival batch. Survival batch meaning is 3 years, 4 years gap people will they'll come and sit there with me. So they'll gain the knowledge for the remaining survival. So there we never train that star 1, which is not available. Why to waste the time? Our room's different. Because you came here to crack the examination. Means crack means what? Sir, one question paper is there. I'll prepare it and I'll crack it. It's called cracking. But you must focus on both. Cracking plus survival you must practice. Both you must focus. So frankly, I'm speaking and because students should know that fact actually. Sir, I by-hearted Fibonacci series. Where is Fibonacci series? Sir, train crossing one train for 6 minutes for a minute. Where you will apply that? Right? They are all for what means how fastly the mind is working. So whenever you want to survive, some components are available. Now I am writing iterative. ITERATUR. If you come to my room there, we will not give the training. Directly pinpoint what you want it. You want to survive now? This is the pinpoint. Catch it and develop it. This is the practice. There we do it generally. From there again they'll come here only. 100% placement. They'll write the examination. They come here exam. But our rooms are like this. Iterator. So I'm giving a subject and I'm not asking you to crack the examination. That the remaining papers they'll do some examinations. They will do something. So I'm giving subject part to you. Iterator. Iterator is the oldest one still available in the market today. You know that already. So product bean. product bean IT is equal to AL dot iterator. Sir, always while only coming, sir, for loop not coming, it will not come. For loop will come only to work on index value with the strings, with the strings and it works with the strings and array. Wherever the string is there, wherever the array is there, for loop will come. Remaining all domination with the for while loop only. Here, IT dot, I'll explain to you, don't worry, because I know many people not covered the collections. I'll give a notes on them. IT dot as next. IT dot as next. Here, product bean PB is equal to product bean IT dot next. So display it now. So PW dot print ln. Here the data is on PB, no, PB dot get code. At last the data are from the, at last I'm accommodating the data to beans only. That is a work you have to learn it, because next levels are there, no, Spring and web service, Spring is there, web service is there, Hibernate is there. They accommodates the data into beans only. At last the data should be in the bean only. Plain data access must not be there. NBSP. What is NBSP? Right. Or PB dot get name NBSP. Now PB dot get price NBSP. Now PB dot get quantity. You see BR. Right. Okay. Now the iteration over. This is end of loop. This is end of else actually. Under this, after display has been completed, again the choice.html should come and attach it. For that, request dispatcher RD is equal to req dot get request dispatcher choice dot html. So I want include communication RD dot include req and res. I'll explain this program again to you, right? I'll give the notes on iterator also. Okay, right? Not only your batch, all advanced Java batches, I'll give a notes again for iterators, because I'm not using here lambda expression. I don't know how many of you know lambda. Raise your hands. How many of you know lambda? Lambda expression came by 2014 and vanished by 2019, right? So still many people are not raising hands. Right. Lambda expression based iterative statements came. There is a new thing happening in the market today. That is a new thing. So you must update lambda. Right. Now the program is ready here. Now web.xml to start the program. Choice.html. Now webinf. Yesterday I kept a jar file here. I given a point to you already. The JDBC jar you have to copy into lib. Remaining all you know already. There is a new thing happened. So right click on webinf, new, other, XML, web.xml. Click on finish. Web app. Here, welcome file list. welcome file here choice.html. No point. So let me run it now. See there, I am running the program. I am deploying the application now. Right click on this product app. Right click, run as, run on server. Click on finish. So Venkatesh sir don't know CSS and JavaScript. If you know, you can keep a color, right? Okay. So add product. See that I'm clicking on add product. A111 and product name is mouse and price is some 1200. You can take anything, no problem. 12, add product. See there error came to me. Here you can see null pointer exception, con is null. The error you can see here, con is null. Con is null, the meaning is nothing but database connection not happened. Right, look here. DB connection. Here connection is not coming. Driver manager dot get connection, system and manager. Go with class dot for name. Class dot for name. Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. So Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. So con. So return con. This is in the retrieve insert DAO. Here the con is empty. Con dot prepared statement. Your exception raised. The exception is a null pointer exception. DB connection here. Here. Let me run it. So the information is available in that console for you. Right click, run as, run on server, click on finish. Right. So add product once again, A111. Product name is mouse. Quantity is 1200. Sorry, quantity 12. Add product. Previously, that driver not loaded. Actually, in normal JDBC programs, auto loading will be there. In the servlet, auto loading will not be there. We have to load manually. I skipped that point. No problem. So product added successfully. If you want to add one more product, add it. A222 keyboard 1300 13 add product. So view products. The two products are coming or not now, right? You can repeat it anyway. For this program, remaining not there, login, logout, they are all not there because two objects are waiting now, HTTP session and cookie. When it comes, then the login will come, logout will come. Up to now, this is a general practice, adding one product and view products. To write these two operations, these many programs we written. If you want to do assignment is that only, update and delete. Right. So first make this program to run today. I'll explain this program to you once again very clearly by tomorrow. Right. There's some iterator array list concept is there. I'll give a notes on it. So make this program to run today. I'll add this all code and come to you. Web.xml. So below this, the diagram will be drawn. Whatever the layout is there, the layout will be pasted. That's one demo layout is there, no? There's a demo layout. Where the controls are going, one demo layout is there, no? Right. So I'll add this demo layout there and code there. So make that program to run successfully first. Make it to run first. After that, try to analyze that program once. Tomorrow for first 15 minutes, I will explain that and I'll give the assignment based on it. That's a plan. Okay, right. So take a break. I'll update the notes in your Google Classroom. I updated note till yesterday. So yesterday time is there. I updated here only. So today I'll update the program by 8:30. I'll update the program in the Google Classroom to you by 8:30. So tomorrow find your time and type it. Okay, right. So thank you very much for today. Take a break.